we're going to drip. And on installation of drip, the one thing we have to be concerned about is making sure that we have filtration downstream of any corrosive parts or any impure parts. So we must have proper filtration, and I'm not sure it's on your notes.
Are you skipping the center?
Add drip in there with sprinklers. Just put it in there with sprinklers, put drip, and the biggest problem, even on small diameter, small nozzles and sprinklers, filtration becomes a necessary component. In drip, it is eminently important. And that's the only thing I wanted to note in there for drip. So add to your sprinklers component, put drip in there. And we know that the biggest potential flaw in any system is plug nozzles. And in drip it becomes eminently important because if you have a plug nozzle, you're probably going to have, or a plug emitter in the case of a drip emitter, you're probably going to end up with a dead plant. Because generally speaking, one emitter is watering one plant in most drip systems. It's true that there are drip systems that have multiple emitters per plant, but in many cases it's a single emitter per single plant. That can be rather devastating in a landscape when all of a sudden you have a shrub that dies in the middle of a hedge. Kind of a bummer. So that has to be monitored. You know, the quality of your emission points is eminently important in drip. And then therefore you do have a little follow-up on as far as maintenance is concerned with filtration, because they will need periodically flushed. Generally, filters need to be flushed according to pressure drop. If you're pumping surface water, you're probably going to have quite a sediment load over time in that filtration, and it may need to be monitored daily, or it may need monitored multiple times daily, or maybe once a week. The pressures will be dictating that, and somebody needs to be monitoring those pressures. It can be done automated. You can have a system that is monitoring pressure differential, and when it hits a certain low pressure, it will sense that and start cycling the flush cycle for the filtration. So that definitely can happen and is available in the technology we have today.